good evening, afternoon, morning, wherever it is you're in right now when you watch this. Thirsty? This water? Okay. What about the vampire law? What is the vampire law, and how many types of vampires do we have, and how did we get to Vampire Diaries, Twilight? And all the types of vampires that are pretty much the same because it came out of fan fiction of other things. So, the vampire is supposed to be a creature that comes after death and sucks out blood to make itself stronger in detriment of human people that are living. There's Nosferatu, who's merely default, ugly, unattractive, evil, inside and out. The evil that shows itself in the body, like in medieval Europe, where Richard III got a hunchback in Shakespeare because he would show his immorality just by himself because he has a hunchback. Hunchbacks are not evil. Hunchbacks are painful and uncomfortable, lead to restrictions and pain, management and need for surgery. Not evil. Ooh. Okay. What's about Twilight vampires? We got immortal, shines in the sun, skin like diamonds, super fast, super powerful hearing, scent, and sight. And sometimes they get superpowers, mind reading, future seeing, clairvoyance, mood control, element control, whatever's convenient to the author. Bella has a shield, which confuses a lot of people. Doesn't confuse me because it confuses me. It just still confuses me. It always confuses me. There's a like glaring eyes a little bit. It's just it. Good, better, good, okay. So I just want to make the scene. I'm going to read it. Okay, I'm going to read the scene. I'm going to read two scenes. I'm going to read the scene, definitely going to read the scene. I'm going to do Google Docs, okay? Oh, please, I don't like the way this. Oh. Here. So, you know the scene where Edward introduces himself. I'm going to just read out the scene where he introduces himself right after Mike just shakes a wet hat on top of Bella's hair, which is wet and no. So she heads towards the sea, brushing off her hair. She freezes when she sees Edward. Bella straightens, girding herself, then strides to the table and confidently drops her boots down, ready to address him. But he looks up at her. Hello. Bella stops, stunned. He is discreet, precise, as if every word is an effort for him. I didn't have the chance to introduce myself last week. My name is Edward Cullen. She's too shocked that he's talking to her to answer. Edward, prompting, "You're Bella." Yes. Feeling like an idiot, she quickly sits. He abruptly moves to the extreme edge of his seat. She's even more baffled. "Mr. Molina," to the class, onion root tape cells. That's what onions like. Separate and label them into the phases of mitosis for the first partners to get it right when the golden onion. He excitedly holds up a spray painted onion. "Mr. Molina, come on people, tick-tock." Everyone sets to work. Luca pushes the microscope to Bella. Keeping his distance, his voice controlled. "Ladies first." She grabs the microscope defensively and snaps the first slide in, adjusting the lens. She's cut and she addresses them. You've been gone. Out of town for personal reasons." She glances at him, but he just leans far away, his face tight. She looks back into the microscope. Prophase. She begins to remove the slide. "May I look?" She slides him the microscope. He glances through the lens. Prophase. Like I said, he writes it in the worksheet. Then he takes a break as if trying to calm himself. Tends to have a nervous effort. "Enjoying the rain?" "Bella, seriously? You're asking me about the weather?" "It appears." Edward to Bella. "No, I don't like the cold or the wear, or the rain, or parks, or turtlenecks." Is that a smile playing on his lips? For the first time, he seems more intrigued than agonized. He studies her. She still can't tell if he despises her. It's infuriating. Ooh. Sorry, had to make the joke. "What?" Bella said. "What?" He shakes his head, turning to the microscope. Switching out slides, she looks at him and keeps looking. His cheekbones, his lips. So perfect, like a sculpture. Why so shallow in the attraction? Why? I'm just analyzing. I'm not doing anything else. I'm reading from the script. You can look it up on Google. It's on a PDF. They keep talking about onion cells. Yeah, mitosis. Then he goes in and out and he starts, "Don't be friends with me, you shouldn't be friends with me. Oh, stay away from me. Oh, you shouldn't, but stay near me, please don't leave. I'm dangerous, but please don't leave me." Psycho. Gaslighting and manipulation, and basically anything happens. And he's aggressive, and there is no real time for them to get attracted to each other because they barely talked. And there isn't that much in common. Like, he just likes her because her blood, and he falls in love, and she likes him because she likes him and he's pretty. Like, how, why, just disclaiming that. Just who would have thought that? Like, I know teenage love stuff. Like, some people like the widows, some people like the cute guys, the cute girls, whatever. But why would you choose that? Why would you think, oh, he's so perfect, I need to have him go? You're 17. This guy in it just could have ended in a worst way possible. Jacob isn't that good either, just put it out there. Jacob is as bad as it was. Just another way. If you know what map means, map. And like, it's he simply keeps trying to keep us silent and tries to make us think that it's normal to have superhuman strength and do everything he does and not like get her, or like in a second he comes in and saves her from the car. It doesn't make any sense, and he tries to make sense out of it, so he doesn't have to keep the secret with her or from her. And they date. Why would you date anyone like that when you can get like something like, I know Mike Newton is annoying, and I'm going to say Mike Newton is annoying. He doesn't get no flipping answer. Sorry, almost said F. It's just Mark Newton is better than whatever that is. Oh no. Just also saying it's awkward. The script marks out awkwardness, slow, dull, repetitive, and it doesn't flow at all. It just goes awkward. All of a sudden he laughs and is sexy, and oh no, I'm dating a human, oh dear. And then when she gets her, he wanted, yeah, it's not how it works, it's not how it should work, and it's just pure gold in analysis material. Dialogue doesn't have to be awkward for awkward's sake. To be awkward all the time. Like, it's heavily stretching the movie. Especially like the we shouldn't be friends, whatever. Oh, please stay. I said we shouldn't, not that I wouldn't be friends with you. And then he stalks her in her bedroom, watches her sleep. Why is it normal for anyone to watch anyone sleep? If you didn't ask them to go for a sleepover, come to a sleepover, agree for a sleepover. No, if it's not a sleepover, you have Sonia, don't watch me sleep. I'm not a portrait or television. No. There's so many flaws in the basics of the whole thing. It's just confusing sometimes to understand why this is romantic. Seriously, why the romance? Like, no. Personally, no. I like watching you sleep. It's a pastime of mine. What? I'd be like, I'm going to lock it, put a padlock in it, and like have key on my wrist, and so you can't go in, like padlocks it, and you can come in and watch me sleep. You're going to have watching like through the window like a creeper. And I don't have this healthy attachment style at all. I'm not healthy in my attachment. I'm quite dependent to the point I don't see what I'm doing wrong, so I wouldn't get into it. Just carry a kind of grease that didn't squeak. What? If the window's squeaking and you don't want it to squeak, but you don't live in that house, what are you doing? Just what? It's what the? Put a word in the blank, fill in the blank for me if you want. Okay. I think I already did my analysis and joke. Now I want dinner. I'll see you next time. If you want to comment, you comment. If you want to like, you like. But please, if you really like it, because who knows how many people want to watch me ramble around. Don't know if I'm rambling right, if I'm rambling wrong. If you can listen to me, I don't know, you have to tell me. Bye.